Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is prime your eyelids, and I'm using this e.l.f. Eyelid primer. It was only $1, so I just picked it up to try it. I kind of like it. It's okay. It works for like simple things. Okay, and then you're just going to rub it in, and you want to take it up to your brow bone because you want it to be a very matte finish on your eyelid. And I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just kind of basically rubbing it in until it's all completely in. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just take a Stay Matte powder, and the one I'm using is this one, and it's the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. You don't have to, I just like to use this so that my eyelids are very matte finish. So I'm just going to get a little bit on a brush, doesn't matter what kind of brush, and I'm just going to rub it on up to my brow bone. Alright, so it looks like that. So after I'm done with that is when I can go in and start applying the color and all that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually line my top lid before I do anything on the bottom lid. So the first thing I'm going to do is just use my e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, and I'm just going to line my top lid. I hope I can stay just like that. And you want to make sure you get it to the very outer corner as well. So you go from the inner to the outer, and I'm sorry, I do have some on the bottom. That's just because it didn't all come off this morning when I was washing my face. So yeah. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and apply my eyeshadow to the bottom so that it looks like this eye. And I'm just going to be using a color from the Coastal Scents palette. It's going to be, I can't tip it upside down because one of them broke, so hold on, maybe I can. If I just like stick my finger over it. Okay, I'm going to be using this color right here, and this is the only color that I will be using. So a bunch of eyeshadow just like fell out onto my vanity. That's cool. Sorry guys, I'm like not even in the frame. Okay, so all I do is I'm going to take a sponge tip applicator, and I just take like the really cheap ones. These are probably like 97 cents or something at Target, and they're the Studio Tools eyeshadow applicators. And I really like using an eyeshadow applicator for this because I do feel like it gets right where I want it to be. So I'm just going to take this and just use it on the same side I used before. Get some of my brush, or my thing, tap it off, and then you just basically build it up. So you're going to go from the outer corner to the inner corner. So like that. And I actually want it to be a little bit dramatic like this one, so I'm going to apply another coat of it. And bright colors are really in for spring this year, so I would recommend doing that. Some of the tutorials that I saw like on Google last night when I was Googling were like outrageous, and I was like, I wouldn't wear that, so I'm not going to make you guys like do that. Not that I'm making you guys do this or anything. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just apply it to my top as well. If you can see, this one has it on the top. So I'm just going to go right over that black liner at the top. And you want to make sure that your eyeliner is completely dry before doing this because it will smudge. And you just keep applying to be where you want it to be. So, just like that. So it looks like you have liner on top and bottom that is blue. Okay, and then for the inner corner, I just take a white on my finger, like this, and I just tap it into the inner corner, just like that. And that is all that I do for eyeshadow. So now let's go ahead and move on to mascara and cheeks and lips. So for mascara, I'm just going to be using the Maybelline 1x1. It looks like this, and this is in the color Blackest Black, I believe. So I'm going to curl my lashes. I know this looks a little bit weird on camera, and I hold them for about like 5 or 6 seconds. I don't even know if that was 5 or 6 seconds, I wasn't really even counting. And then I just go ahead and apply my mascara. Just like that. And if some get on my bottom lashes, it's okay. I kind of want that, but I just don't want like a heavy coat on my bottom lashes. because that's not the focus for this look. The focus is the blue on your lash line. Okay, so for cheeks, let me go ahead and zoom out so we can do cheeks. So now we are going to do our cheeks, and for cheeks you just really want to use like a pale pink or something for your cheeks. So I'm using the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Compact. And the color I'm going to be using is this one right here. It's super, super pretty. I think I mentioned this in my, I did mention this in my March favorites. It looks like this. So it's not really pigmented, but I like it. It's really pretty. And then on the skin, it looks like that. You guys can see that. I swatched a bunch of them this morning, so to see which one I wanted to use. Okay, so to apply my blush, I'm just going to be using a blush brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to get that onto my brush. Tap off the excess. Smile to find the apples in my cheeks and apply it on my apples. And then up to my temples. And you just want to keep building it up, because you do want to make it noticeable. I know that it is. And the other side. And then your nose. And that is it for the cheeks. So now to move on for lips, I'm going to be applying a conditioner to my lips, because that's what I call it, and then I apply my lip gloss. So I'm going to be using Burt's Bees Replenishing Lip Gloss, or Lip Balm. Just apply that a little bit. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Hypershine Gloss, and this is in the color Flirt. It's really pretty. On my lips. Just like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.